going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Since opening our doors in 1904, Builtwell Bank has existed to be the local economic engine for the communities we serve. No matter if you're buying a car, saving for retirement, or finally buying that forever home, Builtwell Bank is here to help. From personal checking and savings accounts to a full suite of business and commercial banking with treasury management services, we'll make sure you'll have a dedicated Builtwell banker that understands your unique needs and stands by you every step of the way. No matter where you are in Tennessee or Northwest Georgia, there's likely a Builtwell Bank location nearby. Come see us and let our dedicated financial team help you with all of your banking needs. Member FDIC.
There's a reason owners Tyler and Cindy McDowell chose the name In Service for their towing business. They did because it's their goal to be in service for you on the day that you need them the most. In-Service Towing is now known far and wide for their response time because minutes matter when you're broken down. Or their 24/7 availability, you can call them anytime for service. Their professional team with years of experience and their fairness, plus their know-how in dealing with the unexpected. But the thing that In-Service is known best for is how they treat their customers, and that's like family. When you need them, call them 931-843-9098.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Efficiency, reliability, accuracy. Move forward with your real estate sale or purchase with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County, the most experienced closing team around. Working with clients locally and throughout the state, we offer a wide range of services, including the expertise of an on-staff attorney, backed by our more than 49 years experience in titles and closings. We get the job done on time at a fair price and ensure every last detail is correct. Our goal is to give you peace of mind. When you work with us, you work with people who live where you do. We understand the importance of the real estate community and strive to build strong relationships with all parties involved in the process. Whether you're buying a home, selling a business, acquiring land, or anything in between, you're in good hands with Title and Escrow of Lawrence County.
Put the most experienced closing team on your side. Contact Title and Escrow of Lawrence County today.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network. This is the X Sports Network.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Welcome to Mid-South Barn Dominiums. We realize there's a lot of options when it comes to finding a builder for your next home. Here at Mid-South, we understand that customer service, quality, and selections are very important. It's a very large time, money, and an emotional investment, and we're here to listen and care. We realize the kitchen's the most used and abused room in the house. Our cabinets are locally custom made from Sanderson Cabinets out of Lawrenceburg. They're real wood, poplar or maple, whether you paint or stain. All comes with slow close hardware and many pull-out different style options to choose from.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit SouthernCraftMFG.com.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available on the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
Pat's Cafe and Catering has been proudly serving customers in Lawrenceburg since 1987. For 4 generations, our family-run cafe has served up delicious breakfast and lunch favorites, with friendly service and a welcoming atmosphere. We also offer full-service catering and can help to make your next party or event a success. For great food and friendly faces, visit us today at Pat's Cafe and Catering.
going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome everybody out here. We are on the campus of Wayne County High School, the home of the 2011 Class A State Championship football team. Michael Marks here, bringing you Loretto Mustangs football action here on a hot Friday afternoon out here in Wayne County. Now, new is the word of the year here for this Loretto Mustangs football squad. A whole lot of new. We got a new head coach. We got a new quarterback. So it's going to be a whole lot of new and a whole lot of fun here in 2025. As we're looking to get started here to open up this Wayne County Jamboree. Loretto in some new white uniforms, black pants, black helmets, solid black helmets. And Wayne County coming out in their all-black uniforms with black helmets with looks like gold script lettering there on the helmets, white numbers. And let's check out these captains, and we'll go first for the Wildcats, the Wayne County Wildcats. Left to right, number 71, Ethan Go. Or pardon, that is Hayden Horner. Number 9, that would be Robbie Brown. And number 50, that is Casey Hunt. Mustangs look like they have their captains up there. We'll see. Yes, that is number 1, Colby Brown, and number 4, Dylan Thompson. Pair of seniors that are going to be big for the Mustangs this year. They look to replace a lot of skill position pieces from the previous year. Now, the Jamboree, I believe what we're going to do here is have 2 20-minute halves with a running clock in both. So just to get both teams out here, get them hitting somebody that isn't wearing their own uniform, and get them ready as the first game of the regular season will be all over the place next Friday here with the X Sports Network. Yeah, looking at our Week 1 schedule, we got, obviously next Friday we got Tanner at Colbert County and Muscle Shoals and Florence. Those are our Alabama games of the week. Pardon, that is next week. We have Muscle Shoals and Gadsden, and then Russellville and Deschler. And then we'll have Lawrence County and Summertown. That's going to be a big one, and Loretto will be hosting Cornersville as we look to get started here. All right, so had the coin toss. We'll shake some hands and get started here in a minute. Now, it looks like we got 12 up there on the clock, so it may just be two 12-minute quarters. Now, we're trying out new scoreboards here at the X Sports Network, so you might have to cut us a little bit of slack tonight. And the Wayne County Wildcats are heading over to their sideline, and this is a team with a very good tradition, very good pedigree. As I'd mentioned, the 2011 Class A State champions. They went perfect that year. Very, very good team. And you know, even though they haven't won their region since 2016, this has still been a very, very competitive football team. Mustangs will receive the first kick, so we are doing kickoffs. That's one thing that can change from Jamboree to Jamboree. Some do kickoffs, some don't. But usually for small schools, they like to do them just for the sake of giving your kicker some practice and your special teams a couple of reps. Back deep for the Mustangs. Looks like Jaden Powell. And I believe that's Braden Bennett back there. They're on the near side. Powell on the far side, number 7. And I believe that is Casey Hunt doing the kicking for the Wildcats. Listed as a lineman on on our roster, but I guess sometimes you got to make do with what you got. So Mustangs will be going right to left as we get this one started. Waiting for a whistle, and we'll get underway here. And there's the kick, and we are underway, 20-25 for the Loretto Mustangs. Bennett will field it at about the 10. So we're doing fair catches on kickoff. So the Mustangs will start at the 20-yard line. And this a very big night for a handful of Mustangs. Again, new quarterback, bunch of new skill positions. So under center for the Mustangs this year. And tonight, that will be number 11, Ben Lyles. Lyles, a sophomore. Coaches have been really high on him here in the early goings of the season. We'll actually start at the, maybe they got a ball set up at the 30. .35, okay. So first down and 10 Mustangs here at the 35-yard line. Lyles in the shotgun. He's got Andrew Riley in the backfield with him. One receiver to the near side, trips to the far side. Wayne County got 6 in the box. 3 D linemen and 3 linebackers. Lyles gets the snap. He's going to fire a little bubble screen out to Powell, and Powell bobbles and drops it. So incomplete. That'll be second down and 10 from the Wayne County 35. Lyles in the shotgun again. He's got 2 to the near side, 2 to the far side. Got a stack set there on the far side. Lyles will get the snap. Hand off to Riley. Riley cuts to the right side and is going to run into a host of Wildcats as they're going to give him forward progress out to the 38. So a short gain from Riley there on the little run play. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 7 for the Mustangs. Mustangs trips here to the near side. Lyles is in the shotgun. And gets the snap. Looking, he's going to fire it across the middle, and that's going to be just short as he was looking for Braden Bennett down there on the seam. That will be incomplete, and it'll bring up 4th down as the Mustangs will bring out the punt team. So Mustangs go 3 and out to start 20-25. Back for Wayne County, that looks like Dalen Van Fleet back there. Or pardon, that is, yeah. And so we get ready for the punt. A little bit of a bobble snap, but a good punt right there from Andrew Riley. That's going to drop and bounce and land at the 31-yard line. So that's where Wayne County will take over. So the Wildcats will take over there 1st and 10. They're getting their opening play call for the season. Under center will be number 14, Case Butler. Butler, a junior quarterback. He's got Avery Vaughn there with him in the backfield. And Wayne County's got a trips bunch formation to the left side as they're going to hand off to the left side, and a good tackle there from a host of Mustangs. They're going to give them a gain of 2 there on 1st down. That'll bring up 2nd down and 8 at the 37-yard line. Good carry there from Vaughn. I believe he was met first there by Dylan Thompson, number 4. Again, Bryce Glass starting his first season as the head man for the Mustangs. The first time we've had a Loretto graduate as the head coach of the Mustangs since 2016. Butler gets the snap. He's going to roll out here to the right side, and that's going to be over the head. He was looking for number 35, Daniel Pike. That's going to bring up a 3rd down and 8 for Wayne County. Very similar to what we just saw on the flip side of the field. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 8. 2 receivers here to the near side. And Butler in the shotgun. And he'll fake it, and he'll keep it around the left side, looking for a little bit of running room, and will get thrown down there. Jaden Powell in there along with Mason Reisner to get the tackle for the Mustangs. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3. I think they're going to rule that 4th and 2, pardon. That ball's at the 43-yard line. They need the 45 for the first. And we'll see what the Wildcats are planning here on the far hash. And it looks like the Wildcats will go for it. They're going to have Butler under center with a pair of tailbacks. And they're going to run the option, and Butler's going to keep it around the right side. He's got a first down and a lot more. Cuts to the outside. And he's going to be wrestled down there by number 7, Hanley Thornton. And we had a helmet come off there. So that's going to put the Wildcats in Mustangs territory here on the 43-yard line. And a first down for the Wildcats as they look to continue driving into Mustangs territory. First and 10 at the 43. In the backfield for Wayne County is number 7, Mason Moore. And play action to Moore. Butler had some pressure from Thompson looking, and he'll just flip it over there to Vaughn. And Vaughn will get the first down and go down at about the 30. It looks like Jack Boyd was down, but he'll quickly get off the field. So that's another first down for the Wildcats as they're on the 30-yard line of Loretto and driving. Wayne County doing a really good job moving the pocket around, keeping this Loretto defense on its heels. Butler in the shotgun gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Moore, going around the right side on the sweep and runs a Mustang over. And he'll get a good carry out there to the 18-yard line. Good enough for another first down. Wayne County trying to get in their skill position players in space. As Colby Brown checks in the game for the Mustangs. So Butler in the shotgun in the I formation. He's going to hand it off there to Moore. And a good heads-up tackle there by Andrew Riley. He's going to stop him for about a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 2nd and 8 from the 16-yard line. The Wildcats have been hitting some chunk plays after converting on their first 3rd down. So Butler and Moore in the backfield. Butler gets the snap, rolls out to his right side. He's looking, and he's just going to dump it down. Oh, and a slip there from number 35, Daniel Pike. As Pike made the catch in the flat, but couldn't turn it upfield. And the Waynesboro area has gotten a lot of rain over the past 24 to 48 hours. A lot of rain yesterday and a little bit today, so definitely a bit of a slick playing surface, and we've seen that play into the dismay of both teams. So 3rd and 6 from the 14-yard line. Butler gets the snap, and he's going to roll to his left this time. And that's going to be caught in the flat, and a stiff arm down to the goal line, and We're going to say he was down at the 1. So it's going to be 1st and goal at the 1. For the Wildcats there, a good play into the flat. I believe that was Brayson Harris. So Butler's going to come under center with the twin tailbacks. Got Vaughn to his left and Moore to his right. And he's just going to keep it himself and plunge forward, and that will be a touchdown for Wayne County as they get on the board first. 6-0 over the Mustangs. So an open and drive touchdown for Wayne County to get 20-25 started. And on for the extra point. It's going to be number 50, Casey Hunt. And Case Butler to hold. Wayne County missing a man out there. And snap. Holds down, and the kick is up and through. So Wayne County takes a 7-0 lead on an open and drive touchdown. Not sure if we... So it will be Wayne County to kick to the Mustangs. I believe they're just gonna do all kickoffs the same, where both teams just get the ball at the 35. So as Coach Bryce Glass has called his team back over. Pretty good showing from both Wayne County and Loretto fans. Only about a 45-minute drive from Loretto, but some of the fans made the drive out this Friday night to support the Mustangs. We'll stop and go to a quick break here. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987, call the team at Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
And Case Butler, the 1-yard touchdown to get Wayne County on the board first as they lead Loretto 7-0 here in this Wayne County Jamboree. Michael Marks bringing you Mustangs football here for the year 2025. The season getting underway next Friday. Got a little Jamboree tonight to get the teams out there seeing someone else. As Hunt kicks it away, and that's going to go out the back into the end zone for a touchback. And if we do this like the last drive, the Mustangs will start at the 30 or 35-yard line. Well, this drive we're starting at the 25-yard line. Oh, now we're moving up. Okay, so starting at the 35 again. And they break into formation. Mustangs, 3 receivers to the far side, 1 here to the near side. As it's still Lyles in the shotgun. He's got Colby Brown in the backfield with him. He's going to hand off to Brown on a big back, and he's going to lose a yard there. A big tackle right there from number 55. That's Landon Smotherman. Motherman a big hit there on Brown. And Brown's not an easy guy to bring down. See him standing there in the backfield, number 1. So 2 receivers to each side. Miles is going to bring Powell in motion. And they're going to fake the handoff and run an option with Powell and Lyles. And Powell is going to get drilled in the backfield and lose about 4 there. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Mustangs. His drive number 2 is not going anywhere. We're going to have trips to the near side. Loretto's on the far hash. Lyles in the shotgun. Calling out some audibles to his lineman. And he's got a rusher coming through. Lyles scrambles outside of the pocket. He's got a little running room, and he's just going to slide down. And got hit there by number 9, Robbie Brown, but no flag down, and the Mustangs look like they've... Yeah, Lyles got back to the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring up 4th down and 15. As the Mustangs will bring on the punt team. The first 2 drives of the season, not the way the Mustangs would like them to go, but with such a new team, you kind of have to try things out until you find something that works. And that's exactly what a Jamboree's for. 2 returners back for Wayne County. David Ullman and Dalen Van Fleet. So Riley back to punt. He'll get the snap. And send one, that's going to go out of bounds. Not a great punt right there from Riley. But Wayne County will pick up at the 35. Actually, we're going to start here at the 43-yard line. Wayne County still in their own territory. As they get the ball 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side here for Butler. As he gets the snaps, and he's going to roll out. And he's going to look, and he's found a man right there at a 1st down. Out across the 45 to the 44. And I believe that was Avery Vaughn right there. And if not, that may have been Brayson Harris. No, that was Avery Vaughn right there. So a 1st down for Wayne County, as they're now quickly in the Mustangs territory. The Wildcats have been really hurting the Mustangs with these play action rollout. Moore in the shotgun. He's going to get the snap and play fake. And he's looking. He's got Van Vliet right there. And a good wrap-up tackle there from number 0. That's Hanley Thornton. Andrew Riley also there to finish him off. That will be a gain of 7, though, and bring up 2nd down and 3. Wayne County already at the Mustangs 37. Two receivers to the far side. And a handoff to Moore. Cuts outside. Makes a couple moves and has got the 1st down. So he's going down to about the 27. That's another Wildcat 1st down. And I'll tell you, Mason Moore has been running the ball hard, number 7. Butler in the shotgun gets the snap, and looks like they're going to run a sweep play to the outside. And Vaughn's going to make a cutback and get slammed down there at the 20-yard line. A gain of 7 or 8. They're going to mark him down at the 21, so gain of 6. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 4. First down at the 17-yard line. Second and short for the Wildcats in the shotgun. Everybody here to the near side, and they're going to run a play fake to Vaughn, and Butler in a little bit of trouble. He's got a lot of Mustangs there and not a lot of Wildcats, and that ball is batted up and batted down out of bounds. Good job right there. Looks like Powell Thompson and Tristan James in there to bat that ball away. That's going to bring down 3rd and short. Mustangs would love a stop right here. From the 21, it would be about a 38-yard field goal from here. But with it just being 3rd and 4, if they get anything right here, they'll most likely go for it on 4th down. And that's going to be a keeper for Butler. He's got a first down and a lot more, as he's wrestled down there at about the 14-yard line. And that's going to bring up 1st and 10 for Wayne County. Really good job running the option there with Vaughn. Being a high school quarterback that's able to run causes a lot of problems for the other team's defense. First and 10 here at the Loretto 14. Wayne County driving once again, as this offense looks poised to have a big 2025. Handoff to Vaughn, and a good wrap-up tackle there. That was Skylar McMasters in there on the stop. Big number 50. And they're going to say no gain there. So 2nd down and 10. Blaze Thomason also in there on the tackle, number 68. Second and 10 from the 14. Brings a man in motion, and they're running a little jet sweep to him. And a little bit of trouble, and Van Vliet's going to go down after a gain of about 3, maybe 2, down to the 12-yard line. So pick up a 2. That's going to bring up 3rd and long for Wayne County, and Loretto would love a stop right here. And that will do it for the end of the first quarter. So after 1 here in Wayne County, it is Wayne County 7, Loretto nothing. We'll be back in a minute. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Hey guys, I'm Kyle Hammock, General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, your Chevy GMC dealer in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. I'm from Marshall County, Tennessee, where I went to Cornersville High School. I attended Cumberland University. After Cumberland, I went into the United States Marine Corps to serve the country. After that, I went right back into the car business. I'm very familiar with the car business. I have been around the car business pretty much my entire life. And my commitment to you is to ensure the most competitive new and used vehicle pricing on the market, as well as the best service around. Well, we'll treat you like family here at Heritage Automotive in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
And welcome back out here to Wayne County High School here in Waynesboro, Tennessee for some high school jamboree action. Michael Marks bringing you Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network. And on third down and long, that is Butler taking it down to right near the first down line, and I believe they're going to give it to him there at the 5. Well, they marked him at the 5, so that's going to bring up 4th and 1 as a good keeper there from quarterback Case Butler there on 3rd and 8. That's going to bring up 4th and a yard. We'll see. I would assume they're going to go for it right here, the Wildcats. Mustangs would love a stop here to keep it a one-possession game and give them time to drive this down the field and try to tie this one back up. Now, not a regular season game, just a jamboree, so this doesn't go on any records, but you'd still like to win. Butler, and he's going to hand it off, and I don't know if he got there. We'll see where forward progress marks him, and they're going to say he did get the first down there up to about the they may have just given him the 4. But a first down there from Wayne County and a heads-up play by Butler. And he seems very, very comfortable. Very good quarterback here for the Wildcats. So first down and goal from I believe they got him at the 4-yard line right there, the 3. So Wayne County about 10 feet away from the goal line again, as Butler will take the snap, and he's going to hand it off on the sweep to Vaughn, who's going to run in for the touchdown. So touchdown Wayne County. And the Wildcats have now opened up a 13-point lead as we start the second period here. Now, I'm not 100% sure if we're doing 4 quarters with a running clock, if we're just doing 2. As we've got Hunt out here for the extra point. Kick is no good. And so the score will remain 13-0. We'll take a short break here as Mustangs will have the ball when we come back here on the X Sports Network.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
And welcome back. Hunt to kick off for the Wildcats. Wayne County coming off a pretty successful 2024 season, a season where they went 6-5, 6-4 in the regular season, and had the great luck of running into McKenzie, a perennial powerhouse out in West Tennessee, in the first round of the playoffs. Now, Wayne County and Loretto are used to be, district rivals in a lot of sports, and not anymore since Loretto's made the jump up to 2A. But these two teams haven't faced off since 2022, a game that Wayne County actually took over Loretto 33-23. That game was actually out here. So first down and 10, Mustangs at the 35-yard line as they look to start getting things moving. And Lyles in the shotgun gets the snap. He's going to hand it off to Riley. Riley's going to cut it to the outside, and he's going to get around the corner and get about 6 or 7 right there. And tackle made by number 14, Case Butler. And that is my favorite thing about small schools, high school football. You got your quarterback out there at linebacker. So positive yardage is going to bring up second down and 3 at the 42-yard line. Two receivers to the near side here for the Mustangs. They're going to hand it off to Riley again. Riley busted open. First down and a lot more. Riley to the 40, to the 35, and he's going to get tripped up and go down inside the 25. They're going to mark him down at the 23. A big run of 31 yards. And pardon, a 35-yard carry there for Riley is. Looks like he's going to go take a quick breather as Colby Brown's come in at tailback. So Lyles in the shotgun, first play in opponent's territory. Lyles gets the shot, snap, hands it off to Brown. Brown, that's a big load coming down to the 15-yard line. And a good gain right there of about 8. It's going to bring up second down and 2 as the Mustangs are finally in the red zone. So this drive's really opened up that run game. So two receivers to the near side, one to the far side. And we got a flag down on the play as Brown is going to bowl over for a first down out to about the 11. But I think this one's coming back, folks. Jackson Bryant down on gets with the tackle right there. And that is the call. We got a false start against the Mustangs. So that's going to back them up 5 yards and bring up second and 7. Yeah, sometimes with the Mustangs the past couple of years, they'd rather be backed up down here where they could air the ball out a little more. But running the ball is what's been their bread and butter this drive, and we'll see if that continues here on second and 7. Same formation for the Mustangs. Brown still in at running back. Lyles gets the snap, and they're going to hand it to him. And Brown's got a big hole off the left side, a stiff arm at the 10, at the 5, runs over a man, down to about the 1. And how about it, Colby Brown? If they're going to bring you down, make them feel it. Looked like it was Drew Bogus who he ran into right there on the near the goal line. It'll be first and goal at the 1 for the Mustangs. Brown still in the backfield. I'd almost be certain he's getting it right here on first down. Lyles hands off. Brown. Touchdown, Mustangs. Throws a man down too. So the Mustangs a 65-yard drive. Well, I guess 70 if you add the penalty yardage, all on the ground, and they're on the board, 13-6. Extra point coming up here, and doing the kicking is looks like number 16 Vinny Veloz on the hold. Kicking is number 9 Henry Chambliss. Snap down, hold, good. Kick is up and good. So the Mustangs get their first 7 of the year up on the board. We'll be back here in a moment. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&V Linen.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Some old-fashioned ground and pound ball from the Mustangs gets them on the board, but they still trail Wayne County 13-7 here in this Wayne County Jamboree. Michael Marks here bringing you all the action here for the Mustangs football on the X Sports Network. So Henry Chambliss on to kick. Back to return for Wayne County is Pike and Van Vliet. Now, everything's a touchback, so just kind of, I guess, getting some reps out there for your kicking and return teams. But Wayne County will take over at the 35 once they get the ball. So Chambliss, pretty good kick, down there at about the 8-yard line. Or Van Vliet will call for a fair catch, and we'll get things started at the 35. So the Mustangs' last drive picked the ball up at the 35, and a big run, a 35-yarder from Andrew Riley, got him into enemy territory, and Colby Brown laying the wood down with a couple of runs to get them in the end zone. So the defense looking to get a stop here on drive number 3. I'll tell you, Case Butler back there, number 14, the quarterback in the shotgun, has been causing all kinds of problems to this Mustang defense. Snap, and he's going to roll out here to the right side, and he's just going to dump it down right there to number 35. That is Daniel Pike, who will scurry forward for about a first down. They're going to mark him at the 47. Is enough for a Wildcat first down. Actually, we got a flag here in the backfield, and that means one of two things on a rollout play like this. We either got a holding call or an illegal man downfield. We'll wait from the call here. Oh, we got a chop block there on Wayne County, so that's going to back them up 15 big ones and put them back at the 20. Well, if the Mustangs wanted to stop, they got 1st and 25 coming up for Wayne County here, so this would be the moment to do it. Mustangs with 4 down linemen and 3 linebackers. Typically only been playing with 1 high safety, that being number 14, Eli Chapman. But Thompson has been back there in that safety spot as well. Wayne County, 2 receivers to the far side, 1 to the near side. Butler gets the snap and rolls out, and he's going to air it out, and that's going to be really deep and almost intercepted there by Jaden Powell. As Butler took a shot right there, and a dangerous one at that. It was lucky Powell and the Mustangs didn't come up with that one. They would have been already back in Wayne County territory. So that's going to bring up 2nd and forever. And need the 45 for a first down there at the 20. Good time to try out some of those long pass plays. They ran one right there, a little corner route. Now 2 receivers, 2 to the far side, 1 to the near side. Mustangs pinching everybody down, and they're going to run the ball. And a good run right there from Vaughn. And they're going to push him forward to about the 25. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 20. We got 7 minutes and 25 seconds remaining here in the second period. We got a timeout, Wayne County. We'll take it with the Wildcats. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real and Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
And out of the Wildcat timeout, 3rd down and 19 to go for the Wildcats. They're on their own 26, and they need the 45 for a first. Michael Marks bringing you this Wayne County Jamboree here. The Mustangs are looking to get a big 3rd down stop and get the ball back with a chance to potentially tie or take the lead. So 3rd and 19, empty backfield for the first time for Butler. And they've got a man running wide open down the middle of the field, and that is going to be almost intercepted. What a play there by Dylan Thompson. He didn't make the interception, but I tell you, he ran from about 20 yards away when that ball was let go and closed some ground really quick, and a heck of a play to bat that one open, because if not, we were looking at Daniel Pike strolling to the end zone, because, man, he took that seam and let it go. Good throw there from Butler. But an even better play made there by Dylan Thompson, a potential touchdown-saving play there. Thompson and Powell back as Casey Hunt will punt. There we go, got a little rhyme going. And a pretty good punt there from Hunt. That's going to bounce and go out of bounds at the 35. So that's about a 40-yard punt there from Casey Hunt. As Mustangs will take over 1st down and 10. And I'd have to say that we're either going to see a healthy dose of the run, or maybe the Mustangs will break out a couple of those RPOs here on drive number 4. Andrew Riley, the big play to set the Mustangs up in Wayne County territory last drive to set up Colby Brown for the touchdown run. Lyles still in there, and they have both Brown and Riley in there. Brown, though, at tight end. Mustangs 3 receivers. And we're going to hand one off to Braden Bennett. Bennett gets around the outside, tries to break a tackle, and gets stood up right near the line of scrimmage. Riley came out of there with the football. Not sure what happened there. They're going to say Bennett got to about the 27-yard line, 27 and a half. So pick of a 2 right there on the quick pitch there to Bennett. Now the Mustangs here on the near hash. Got Tristan James in the backfield. Mustangs trying to get their play call on. 6:20 remaining and ticking here in this second quarter. Lyles gets the snap, hands off to James. James going to run around the left side, gets a big hole. James to midfield and chopped down at the 45-yard line. A big run from Tristan James. So a big gainer right there. The Mustangs in Wildcat territory at the 45. And it's 1st down and 10. We've now seen some good runs from a trio of tailbacks. So James will remain in the backfield with Lyles as he gets the snap, as he is in the shotgun. 2 receivers to his far side, 1 to the near. Lyles caught a little audible, and he's going to throw. And he's going to rear it back and throw it deep to Thompson, just over his head. May have had him right there. Not a bad throw, but just over his head. Good coverage right there from number 27, Dylan Van Fleet. The Mustangs trying to air it out there just a bit much on that one. That's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Lyles and James in the backfield. And Lyles gets the snap. Hands off to James. James, another good hole, but gets met right there by number 31, Jackson Bennett, and number 17, Jaden Creasy. So that's going to bring up 3rd and long. 3rd and 8 from about the 43-yard line. And Andrew Riley back in at tailback. Lyles got Powell and Thompson to the near side, the 2 receivers. One on the far side there and one-on-one coverage. And they're sending a blitz. A little outside handoff to Riley, who cuts it in. And he's going to get maybe one out to the 42. And that's going to bring up 4th down and about 7. We'll see what the Mustangs decide to do here in their own territory. They're going to bring in Colby Brown. Well, looks like we're going to go for it. Got both Brown and Riley in the game. Same formation here for the Mustangs. Lyles looks to the sideline for a change of play. They're going to shift Colby Brown over to the far side of the line. Lyles gets the snap and a handoff. And Riley's going to get nothing there, met at the line of scrimmage and stopped. And that will be a turnover on downs. As a big stop there from the Wildcat defense is going to give them possession at the 42-yard line. So that's going to bring the Wildcats offense back out onto the field. As that chop block call on the last possession really stalled their offense. As we're going to have a timeout here, we'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
And we're back here at Wayne County. Mustangs stopped on 4th down as they went for it there on their in Wayne County territory. They were stopped, and now Wayne County has the ball back at their own 42. That is 1st down and 10, 4:18 to go. Wayne County leads 13-7. Mustangs' run game wasn't as successful last drive. They got 8 in the box right here. Handoff, Vaughn. It's going to fall forward for about 4 right there. So it's going to bring up 2nd and medium, about 6 yards to go till the 1st down. Mustangs loading a lot more guys in the box to try to prevent these 5 and 6 yard run plays from happening. And once again, a heavy box with 7 guys in it. And Butler hands off to Moore, who's going to cut around the outside, and they're going to say he got to the – they're going to give him the first down. No, they will not. So they're going to say 3rd and – oh, yeah, they will give him the first down. So first down for the Wildcats off the 7-yard run from Mason Moore. And that puts them at the 48 in the Mustangs territory. They're looking to drive down and try to put this one almost out of reach. Everybody close to the line, and it's going to be a sweep play right there to Vaughn, who gets wrestled down after about a gain of 6. Hanley Thornton in there on the tackle. It's going to bring up 2nd and 4 from the 42. Butler to roll out, and he's got pressure in his face, and he's going to fire, and that one's over his head. Oh, man, Powell almost a chance at another interception right there. It's Hunter Bearden. Or pardon, that was actually Hawkins Brown getting in the backfield right there, applying some pressure, him and Bearden. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4. The Mustangs would love a no yardage or negative play here from Wayne County to set up a longer 4th down. So Wayne County 1 receiver to the near side, 2 to the far side. And they're going to run it up the middle, and it's going to be, oh, wow, a good hard run right there from Vaughn. Vaughn, not the biggest guy in the world. They're going to mark him. They're going to give him the first down. It's a gain of 4 right there. A good run out there from Avery Vaughn. I'd have to say, for the most part, Wayne County head coach Derek Willis has to be happy with the way his guys have played tonight. You never know what to expect out of a Loretto team, especially one with the first-year head coach, and a lot of pressure coming right there, and a good tackle right there off the catch from Mason Moore. I believe that was Powell on the tackle, and Loretto will take a timeout. We'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service. A local law firm respected throughout the state. Generations of clients have turned to Boston, Holt, and Durham since 1948. We assist individuals and businesses with their legal needs, including real estate, property closings, personal injury, employment discrimination, and family law. Our clients get the personal attention and convenience of a hometown law firm with the resources and ability to handle any case. Come see us at Boston, Holt, and Durham.
And we're back out here in Waynesboro. 2nd down and 7 coming up for the Wildcats out of the Mustangs timeout. Loretto trying to stop this clock and potentially get the ball back. And Wayne County there on the far hash, looking to keep this drive rolling. They've been doing it through the air and on the ground. A real mixed attack. as Butler gets the snap out of the shotgun, looking to fire. And he's got a slant over the middle and just overthrew Daniel Pike right there. And, man, he had split that Mustangs defense wide open. That's going to bring up 3rd and long. A good opportunity for the Mustangs to get off the field, and they still have 97 seconds left to try to get something going before. And again, I'm not sure if we're doing 4 quarters or these 2 quarters right here. Butler in the shotgun, trying to set his receivers up. Gets the snap, rolls out to his left. Mustangs got good protection, a high pass down the sideline, and it's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact right there from Hanley Thornton, but no flag means it was good defense. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 7. From the 35-yard line, they need the 28.5 for the first down. So let's see what the Wildcats do. 4th and 7 on their own 35. Obviously, I wouldn't assume they'd try a 52-yarder field goal from here, so I would assume they're just going to go for it, and it looks like they will. 4th down and 7. Wayne County trying to put this one away. Snap. Butler looking, dumps it off. Oh, and a good one-handed grab, but an even better tackle right there from Colby Brown as he tackles Mason Moore out in the flat, and a turnover on downs as the Mustangs get the ball back. We'll see where they got him marked. Looked like they got him at the 32-yard line, or pardon, 37. So they will take over there, 1st down and 10. And I guess technically the 37 is their best starting field position of the day. So Mustangs come out. They got 1 minute and 25 seconds left, so what better moment to run the 2-minute drill than now? The only problem is the Mustangs have had much more success on the ground than they have through the air. And Wayne County's got a lot of big bodies out there to try to stop the run. Riley in the backfield with Lyles. 2 receivers to the far side. Dylan Thompson here on the near side. Lyles calling out his protection. Play action. He's going to throw it out, and a short pass there to Powell. And Lyles hasn't looked bad. It's just a couple of throws are a little short and a couple of throws are a little long. If he could just find that happy medium, he'd be in business. So Ben Lyles in the shotgun. Andrew Riley in the backfield with him on 2nd down and 10 from the 37. Lyles gets the snap, looking. And he's going to fire a pass deep down the sideline for Powell, and he's got it! Caught down at the 20-yard line. What a throw! I was just saying, he was a little long on a couple, a little short on the couple. If he could even it out, he'd be cooking, and look where we are. Mustangs in the red zone at the 18-yard line. 1 minute and 13 seconds remaining. Clock will run, 1st and 10 from the 18. Mustangs getting some subs, get some bigger bodies on the field. Colby Brown there at tight end. And a handoff to Riley. And he is going to be swallowed up. Gain of about 1. Out to the 18. Or pardon, the 17. That's going to be 2nd down and 9. Yeah, Powell on that previous play ran a beautiful wheel route and got behind the Wildcats defense. Lyles gets the snap, hand off to Riley. Riley trying to make a move in the backfield, spins out of a tackle, spins out of another tackle, and he breaks it. And he's going to go down there in the backfield. And you're going to say he lost a couple there. Looked like it could have been potentially a face mask. So we got a timeout, Loretto. So we'll take that timeout with the Mustangs. 25 seconds to go here on the X-Sports Network.
Make your property rock and roll with services from G&S Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Good Works at Home, formerly known as The Summit at Home, is a licensed non-skilled agency dedicated to helping you maintain your independence at home for as long as possible. Our compassionate and caring staff provide support in various areas, including dressing, bathing, personal hygiene, transportation, cleaning, and companionship. Please call our office about services, payment options, and long-term care policies at 931-762-2310. We look forward to assisting you with keeping your independence longer.
And welcome back. Mustangs in enemy territory from the big pass play from Ben Lyles to Jaden Powell. But Mustangs in a little bit of trouble, 3rd and 9 here at the 17-yard line. Lyles gets the snap, handoff on the outside. That's a new running back in there, number 14. Cuts it upfield, and he's going to be close to a first down, maybe a yard short. That was number 14, Eli Chapman, there on the run. Mustangs trying to hurry up, only 19 seconds to go. That brings up 4th and 2. That is 4th and 2 at the 10-yard line. They need the 8 for a first down. 9 seconds, 8 seconds. Mustangs got to go. This is going to be the last play of the game. Snap, Lyles looking, in a little bit of trouble. And just going to throw something up, and that is going to be incomplete. Don't know if we have a flag down or not. And it doesn't look like that will be so. So we will go to a halftime here with Wayne County leading Loretto 13-7. We'll be back for the second half here in a minute on the X Sports Network.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air, when you need us, we'll be there.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your sports forecast.
Meteorologist Fred Gossett here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center with your latest forecast update on this Friday evening. And the scattered thunder showers we've been having around for the past few hours will be settling down here as we head into the overnight, becoming mostly clear. Maybe some patchy fog as we get closer to daybreak as well. So if you have to travel out around daybreak Saturday morning, be careful out there. Could be some low visibility with the dense fog getting down to the lower 70s. And it's going to be hot up into the 90s as we head into our Saturday afternoon. Showers and thunderstorms settling down over the next couple of hours. Mostly clear to partly cloudy overnight except for some patchy fog, especially where you did get heavy rain earlier today. Morning lows in the lower half of the 70s. As we head into our Saturday, partly cloudy and mostly sunny, getting on up into the 90s and maybe for many of us the middle 90s. A few isolated spotty thunder showers possible, but much less widespread than what we've had today. The vast majority of you likely to stay dry across the area. Heat index values, if we do get into the mid-90s like we expect, heat index values likely to be up near 105 once again, so be sure to be hydrated if you have to be outside doing anything for any length of time. We lose daytime heating and any isolated thunder shower fades away. Overnight lows into the lower 70s for Saturday night. We head into Sunday, maybe a thunder shower, most of us dry. Highs in the mid to upper 90s. Monday and Tuesday, upper 90s likely. Upper level heat ridge building across the area, but a few afternoon thunder showers isolated around, certainly possible just because of the heat and humidity. We go toward Wednesday afternoon, and after some Tuesday isolated thunder showers, Wednesday the rain chances start coming up as the heat ridge starts to break down. We go from mid to upper 90s to the lower 90s Wednesday. The upper level heat ridge begins to break down and shift to the western United States. Temperatures go down the next second half of next week. And then the rain chances go up as the upper level heat ridge breaks down, mid to upper 80s by next Thursday and next Friday, with higher rain chances, scattered showers and thunderstorms likely by the middle and latter part of next week, but only a 10 to 20% chance of rain for our Saturday here. Mostly sunny to partly cloudy, highs in the mid 90s, mid to upper 90s. Beginning Sunday and especially Monday and Tuesday, isolated thunder showers around, rain chances going up toward next Wednesday and especially next Thursday and Friday as the temperatures relax a bit, and those higher rain chances may continue into next weekend as well. There's a look at your latest 7-day forecast. You can always get the latest information from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center by downloading the free Tennessee Valley Weather app. That is a free download in the Apple App Store and Google Play, or you can find us on our 24/7 digital weather channel by downloading the Tennessee Valley Smart TV app. Search for Tennessee Valley Weather on Roku, Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, or you can find us on YouTube as well. That's the latest here from the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We'll get you back to high school football coverage here on this Friday night.
Since 1955, Evers Construction has been the company folks have trusted for residential and commercial construction projects. Today, Evers is still the leader in building and is just as committed to maintaining. From residential to commercial and industrial, Evers' team of experts stands ready to install, service, and repair all your HVAC and plumbing needs. Specializing in leak repair, maintenance, air duct cleaning and repair, air handler service, drain cleaning, gas line work, emergency unit repair, inspections, and more. Evers Construction offers a preventative maintenance package to keep your home or business cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Trained, trusted, reliable. For more information or to schedule an appointment with the pros who know, phone 931-762-3593 or visit eversconstructionco.com. Evers Construction Company in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
Here at Fields & Brown Barbershop, legacy means a lot. We're trying to fill big shoes left by my two uncles and my grandfather, where every haircut came with conversation and every customer left a little taller than when they walked in. The barbershop is about pride. It's about knowing your barber knows your name and your story. Come see us at Fields & Brown Barbershop, where tradition never goes out of style. 3 generations, 1 legacy, your barbershop.
Gifts and goodies galore await you at Miss Millie's in downtown Lawrenceburg. From brands you know and love, like E. Newton Jewelry and Tyler Diva Wash, to unique specialty gifts, you will find it all here. Whether you're looking for the perfect gift for someone you love or shopping for yourself, shopping local is the way to go. We have home goods, women's fashion and accessories, baby items, and lots of seasonal decorations. Our friendly staff will welcome you in, help you find what you need, and even package your gifts for you. Also, we can't forget to tell you about our popular bridal registry. Future brides can come and create their perfect registry with us. So stop by Miss Millie's today. We're located in the northeast corner of the square in downtown Lawrenceburg.
A&M Medical is Lawrence County's newest medical clinic, specializing in urgent and primary care. Practitioners Andrea Bain and Meredith Hutton bring years of experience and compassion to keep you and your family healthy. A&M Medical features a separate well waiting room to meet your needs. Visit today and ask about A&M's weight loss program and telemedicine services. That's A&M Medical, located at 2367 Highway 43 South in Leoma, Tennessee.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
For over 50 years, Southern Tennessee Regional Health System Lawrenceburg has been a cornerstone of care in Lawrence County. From cardiology to orthopedics, general surgery, primary care, and women's health, we offer compassionate expert care close to home. Our ER is now stronger than ever with more providers, chest pain accreditation, and our newest Joint Commission stroke accreditation because every second matters. Generations have trusted us for compassionate care and medical excellence. Faster, trusted, accredited. Emergency care with hometown heart.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
The storm doesn't ask. It takes. It tests. It pushes everything to its limit. Some things are built different. Some things are built to last. Tested by the elements, proven by time, engineered for whatever comes next. Summertown Metals. Strength in every storm. Building dreams that last.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
There's no job too big or too small for Gonzalez Lawn and Landscapes. Owner Chris Gonzalez works hard to make your commercial or residential properties one of the neighbors will envy. You won't find a lower price anywhere else, and that's a guarantee. We offer mowing, landscape removal, small construction jobs, and more. Our team is licensed and insured to ensure the best work for Lawrence County and surrounding areas. Your satisfaction is our goal. We won't leave until you're happy. Call today to set up a free quote.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back out here, second half of the Wayne County Jamboree. Wayne County with the lead over the Loretto Mustangs 13-7. Michael Marks here bringing you all the Mustangs football action on the X Sports Network. And first half, a bit of a mixed bag from the Mustangs. A couple of drives stalled out, a couple of drives made their way down the field. Both capitalized by big plays, one through the air, one on the ground. Wayne County has been mainly a running team, but a couple of good pass plays going for the Wildcats. They do have the lead 13-7, and they will get the ball first coming into the second half. Now, assuming this second half, we're going to see a lot of different faces. I don't assume we'll see many of the people we saw in the first half. I could be wrong, though. Could be a lot of those guys playing here in the second. But we'll see here as we're about ready to get underway. And looks like we're just going to start Wayne County with the ball at the 35-yard line. Yeah, Mustangs, a collection of new players out there. As I believe the same's for Wayne County. Yep, new quarterback in the game for Wayne County. That's going to be, I believe that is number 8, Drew Bogus. The Bogus quarterback gets a snap, handoff to the running back, and a bust up the right side. And he's going to throw a man down, and there he goes to the 50, to the 45. To the 40, another stiff arm, and he's going to be down inside the 30-yard line. So a big run there from Caden Castleman. And that's going to be a Wayne County first down, way down into Mustangs territory now at the 22.5-yard line. Actually, that's the 27, pardon. But still first and 10, Wayne County. Yeah, Mustangs, a lot of youngsters out there now, as for Wayne County. Bogus, the quarterback there, a freshman. And he'll get the snap and a handoff. Giving around the outside, and he's got a ton of room right there to the 15, to the 10, and out inside the 5. Castleman got to about the 6. So a 21-yard run will be enough for a first down. Mustangs defense looks a little dumbfounded right now. It's only 60 seconds in. Wayne County in a goal-to-go situation. First and goal from the 7. In the I formation. Snap, Bogus, handoff. Castleman, he runs straight up the middle and into the end zone for a Wayne County touchdown. We'll call that one the Caden Castleman drive, as he ran them all the way down the field, all 65 yards of it, and extends this Wildcat lead 19-7. And are we going to kick an extra point, or are we going to go for 2? What do we got here? Yeah, looks like we're going to kick an extra point here. Up to kick that is Daniel Pike, number 35. As we get everybody set up here for Wayne County. Snap, the hold from Bogus, and the kick from Pike is up and good. So a 3-play, 65-yard drive all on the ground for Wayne County as they extend their lead 20-7. We'll be back with Mustangs football after this on the X Sports Network.
You know, Storing Lee Furniture is not just some huge chain store, but we do have a 144,000 square foot showroom right here in Leoma, Tennessee.
The Story family has worked together in the business now for 55 years.
And a familiar face is here to help you with whatever you need. That's what being a part of the community right here in the Tennessee Valley means. And if you have an issue, we're right here to take care of it. And don't forget free delivery. We invite you to come see us. We're Storing Lee Furniture.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame.
And welcome back. Mustangs have the ball at the 35-yard line. New quarterback in the backfield for the Mustangs. That looks like number 12, Mason Reisner. Or pardon, that is number 16, Vinny Veloz. Snap and a run to the outside, and a good gainer right there off the outside, Caden Hagan. Let's say he got about 1. All right, there on the little stretch play to the outside. So second down, and they're going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. So 2nd and 10 from the 35. Now, Veloz, a senior. So he got some experience out there at quarterback. Mustangs 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. And Veloz in the shotgun. High snap, corrals it, hands it off, and eaten up in the backfield. That's Braylon Martin, the junior defensive lineman, in there on the tackle for loss. So he set down Jaden Vesperman, another freshman out there for the Mustangs. It's going to bring up 3rd down and about 13 here for the Mustangs. As the first drive this half looks pretty similar to their first drive of the first half. Just not much going here. Again, I believe that's 11 new people out there for the Mustangs. And if you were out there in the first half, you're probably playing a different spot this time. And Veloz, I believe he drew him in off sides there. We'll see what the call is. They're going to call that false start against the Mustangs. So we got a timeout, Loretto. We'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back. Michael Marks here with Loretto versus Wayne County. And this one has not gone the Mustangs' way so far. 9 minutes to go here in the third. As Wayne County leads this one 20-7. Their first drive in the second half. All Caden Castleman on the ground. And this Mustangs drive has not gone their way as they're backed way up here on third down. No gainer on first down, a loss of 3 on second down, and then coming up on third down, they had a penalty, a false start. It's now backed way up. They got a trio of receivers here to the near side with Veloz in the shotgun. He'll get the snap, looking, getting pressured, fires it across the middle, and it's caught! And there he goes. That's number 0, Hanley Thornton, to the 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5, touchdown, Loretto. Hanley Thornton got it over the middle and turned on the Jets. And just like that, that's a 73-yard touchdown pass for Vinny Veloz, and the Mustangs are right back in it. Yeah, beautiful pass from Veloz across the middle, and Thornton just grabbed it, almost got hit, and then saw open grass and ran straight for it. And 73 yards later, the Mustangs within 7. Pretty good throw from your kicker right there. Henry Chambliss throwing that ball off the field. So Chambliss on for the extra point. Snap down, kick up, and that is good. So right out of the timeout, the Mustangs drop a big pass play and score on it. We'll be back when the Wildcats have the ball next here on the X Sports Network.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
And we're back here in Waynesboro here for the Wayne County football jamboree. Vinny Veloz to Hanley Thornton 73 yards later in the end zone, and the Mustangs have cut this one to 6. Looking for a big stop here as Wayne County has the ball to start their drive on the 35-yard line. Michael Marks here, bringing you Mustangs football here in 2025, the first year of the Bryce Glass era. So Bogus in the shotgun, gets a snap, and he's going to roll out. Getting a little pressure, looking, and incomplete. That's going to go off the hands of Ethan Dinges. And it looks like Wayne County keeping up that same play style here with both crews they've thrown out there. A lot of running up the middle, a lot of sweeps to the outside, and a lot of rolling the pocket. So 2nd and 10 from the 35. Bogus in the backfield in the shotgun, and he's got Castleman lined up behind him. And handoff Castleman up the middle, bust through, but met right there by number 13. That was Aaron Workman, and number 57, Carter Kennedy. So a freshman and a sophomore in there on the stop, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 5. That's number 11, Casey Franks, checking in the game for the Wildcats, and that receiver will come here to the near side. Bogus in the shotgun, Castleman to his right. And the Mustangs got a lot of men in the box. That looks like 7 or 8 right there. And the snap is going to go over Bogus's head, and he's just going to have to fall on it back at the 27. And the Mustangs catch a huge break there on 3rd down as they've got Wayne County backed up all the way to the 28-yard line. Looks like a loss of about 12 right there, so that's going to bring up 4th and a ton. Yeah, at the 28, and they need the 45 for a 1st down. Going back deep to return for the Mustangs is number 14, Eli Chapman. And we're just going to change possession, no punt here. We'll keep it here, though, as the Mustangs look like they'll take over at the 40-yard line. So 1st down and 10, 60 yards to go. And the Mustangs, just like that, have a chance to tie this one up or take the lead. Similar to the end of the 2nd quarter. And while this offense has sputtered, it's been effective. A couple of drives. Mustangs have gotten all the way down the field on a trio of occasions. Scored on 2 of them. And honestly, those guys just scoring that long touchdown play and getting a stop are probably out there a little fired up. So Velo's still in there in the shotgun. And he's got Caden Hagan to his left in the backfield. 2 receivers to the near side. He's going to bring Owen Johnson in motion. And a little pitch play to him is going nowhere as he gets slammed down there by number 22, Caden Castleman. And big number 22 making plays on both sides of the ball for the Wildcats as the Mustangs behind the line of scrimmage on 1st down. That's going to bring up 2nd and 14 from the 36. A very big day for Loretto as they start year number 1 under Bryce Glass, a head coach. Spent the past couple of seasons with the Mustangs. He's been the offensive coordinator. He's been the defensive coordinator, and now the head ball coach has got his team in a 6-point game. High snap, Veloz. He's got it, and he's throwing across the middle, and that one's bobbled, and that's going to be incomplete there as he was looking for Henry Chambliss across the middle. And honestly, if that one wasn't batted away, probably would have been a long catch. So 3rd and long. Mustangs need the 50 for a 1st down there at the 36. As the sun's starting to set here in Waynesboro. Again, both these teams coming off of years where they made it to the playoffs, but they're looking to take that next step. Loretto in 2024 had a fair season, 6-5 as well. Ran into Huntingdon in the first round of the playoffs, and that's always a fun team to run into if you know anything about 2A football in Tennessee. Just any of those West Tennessee teams are not fun. 3rd and 14. Veloz snap goes over his head on 3rd down. He's going to try to fall on it, and I believe he did right there. We'll see what we got. So he did fall on it there at the 15, but that's going to back them way up. It's going to be 4th and 36 from the 14-yard line. So the Wildcats will take over. We'll see where they give them starting field position. They're going to mark them at midfield. So they'll start here in a second. And not a very good drive for the Mustangs there following the long touchdown pass. So the Wildcat offense will take the field once again. Their drive ended similarly to the Mustangs on 3rd down, and on a long 3rd down, they had a snap go over the quarterback's head. Both teams ended up giving up possession. So Wayne County at midfield as they start their 3rd drive here in the second half. Still 6 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. And the snap comes down to Bogus. He's going to roll to his left, firing down the field, and it is going to be caught. What a catch down here on the near side. And that's number 11, Casey Franks, a freshman. And that's a big play to make in your first unofficial game here at Wayne County. So that's going to mark them all the way down to the 31. A 19-yard catch for 1st down. Bogus to Franks. Wayne County subbing some guys out. I have 2 receivers there to the far side. Bogus in the backfield. He's got Weston Todd back there with him as well. Number 44, and they're going to give it to him. Todd running up the middle and ran right into Dylan Yulhorn, number 54. So a short gainer there on 1st down. They're going to say he got 1 out to the 30, so 2nd and 9 coming up for the Wildcats. Bogus and Todd in the backfield. Bogus, a freshman, Todd, a sophomore. And Bogus gets the snap, rolls out. Rowan looking, and he's going to fire, and he's got it. That's down to number 31, Jackson Bryant. And he's going to get out near a 1st down. And they're going to give him the 1st down to the 19-yard line. So 1st and 10, Wayne County. As their offense is still driving down the field. The Wildcats have it at the Loretto 19 in the red zone once again. They're looking to add to their lead. Same way they did coming out of halftime. Bogus with the snap. And he's going to hand off to Todd on the sweep. Probably a missed hold right there, but a good tackle there by number 19, Caden Hagan. The freshman getting the tackle in the backfield. But we do have a flag on the play. I'd assume we probably got a hold. That's not where the hold I saw, but I'm up here calling the game, not reffing. We do have a hold against the Wildcats. So that'll back them up 10 yards. And it'll be 1st down and 20. Back at the 29-yard line. So back outside of the red zone. And the Mustangs will look to capitalize on this big penalty like they did there to nearing the closing portions of the first half. So Wayne County bringing some subs in. It's like T.C. Kelly, number 29, will be in the backfield. And we got a timeout. Timeout, Wayne County. We'll take it with them. You're watching Mustangs football here on the X Sports Network.
State Line Garage Doors, owned and operated by Justin Gobble, is your trusted local expert in garage door services. Based in Lawrence County, Tennessee, State Line Garage Doors is built on over a decade of hands-on experience, providing reliable repairs, replacements, and installations for all types of garage doors, residential and commercial. They proudly serve our community and the surrounding areas. When you work with State Line Garage Doors, you're not just another job, you're part of our community. Their commitment to quality, transparency, and craftsmanship is at the heart of what they do, and they offer free estimates. State Line Garage Doors. Reach out to discover the difference a company with local roots can make for your home and business.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And we're back out of the Wildcats timeout. It's first down and 20 for Wayne County, following the holding call on first down. And backed up to the 29. Bogus gets the snap. He's going to roll out. Rolling, looking, and that's going to be over the head of his intended receiver, Weston Todd. So that's going to bring up second and 20. .427 to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 20. Bogus gets the snap, and he's going to hand it off. And a good tackle made right there by a handle of Mustangs, and he's got the football. That's number 19. Caden Hagan on the tackle. Let's say he got maybe one right there, so it's going to bring up third and 19 from the 28-yard line. Wayne County trying to convert here on third and long. Longest pass play of the night was actually a 19-yarder earlier on this drive to get them where they are. Bogus out of the shotgun. He's going to roll to his right. Looking, he's in trouble, backed up, fires, and that's going to be short and incomplete, and he got leveled right there. Looked like it was number 22, Jaden Vesperman on the QB hit. And that one's going to drop fourth and 18. Wildcats at the 28-yard line. Would assume they're probably going to go for it here. Kind of in that no man's land in high school football, unless you got a all-state caliber kicker that can knock one in from 45 yards, which is what this field goal would be. So fourth down and a long 19 yards. Here from the 28, Bogus gets the snap, looks. He's going to fire it up one-on-one there in the end zone, and it's going to be caught. Touchdown, Jagger Cruz. Won the jump ball there in the end zone, and touchdown, Wayne County. Bad break there for the Mustangs, but a beautiful ball there from Drew Bogus. And the Wayne County lead out to 12. Looking to make it 13 here off the Daniel Pike extra point attempt. Bogus in there to hold. Snap down. And the kick is up and good. So 27-14 your score. Mustangs will get the ball when we come back here on the X Sports Network.
Welcome to the newly remodeled Brass Lantern. For over 30 years, we've been serving delicious food to excellent people. Brass Lantern takes pride in authenticity, serving fresh, homemade food to please any member of the family. From mouth-watering to one-of-a-kind steaks served with gourmet marinade, to salad with our signature honey mustard dressing, specialty fruit tea, drafts, and much more. Our food is always prepared daily. Whether you come in with friends or family, you'll appreciate that fresh is better.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do, how's the real estate market. I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter.
And welcome back. Off the long touchdown from Drew Bogus to Jagger Cruz, pair of underclassmen have extended this Wayne County lead 27-14. Mustangs back with the ball, and Veloz gets the snap, handoff up the middle, and a solid run of two right there. That was number 13 on the carry right there, Aaron Workman, the freshman. Mustangs getting a lot of underclassmen some play time. This team a lot of freshmen and a lot of sophomores. Not a whole lot of upperclassmen. Still a fair amount, though. Mustangs looking to retool and have a very successful 2025 season under first-year head coach Bryce Glass. We're 2:45 and to go here in the quarter, and a good runner outside right here, Workman. Workman's going to cut it upfield and get a first down near the 50-yard line. They're going to mark him at the 49, and a big gain of 20 right there from Aaron Workman. What a run there from the freshman, number 13, right there coming off the field. He deserves a breather after that play. So 1st and 10 at the 49. Mustangs looking to drive once again. Veloz in the shotgun, a pair of receivers here to the near side. As Eli Coleman and Henry Chambliss, and another handoff to the outside, and nothing going there. Loss of 4. There on the run to number 14, Eli Chapman. Mustangs haven't been as successful on these little outside sweeps, as it's now 2nd and 14. They need the 41 for a first down. They're still on their side of the 50. Lowe's coming to join the huddle with the play call. 1:33 and ticking to go here in this third period. And everybody jumped there, and they're going to get the Mustangs with a false start. That's the second time that's happened tonight. A couple of Wildcats jumped off sides and forced the Mustangs to move. So that's now 2nd and 19 to go for the first down. Mustangs were in a 3rd and 18 earlier in this half and scored a 73-yard touchdown. They need 19 for a first down. Veloz in the shotgun, 2 receivers here to the near side. Another off. That's going to be an offsides call this time there against the Wildcats. So that's going to scoot us back up 5 yards, and now we're back where we started. 2nd and 14. Now from the 40. 45, pardon. They need 14 for a first down. Veloz gets the snap, running a little option, and he's going to flip it over to his tailback. running around in the backfield. And, oh, what a move right there from number 14. Eli Chapman's got some open field, and he's going to be down to the mark him around the 44, but we do have a flag down. Let's see what the call is. And that's going to be a holding against Loretto. Mustangs will be backed up again. All the way back to the 44-yard line, so now 2nd and 15. All that running, end up going backwards a yard. It's a good runner out there from Eli Chapman, though. Sophomore tailback. So Velo's in the shotgun. Gets a snap, looking for a man across the middle, and that's going to be caught. And breaking a couple tackles, that was number 9, Henry Chambliss on the catch. And he's going to be down to about the 44, so where we were after the last play, that's going to bring up 3rd and about 3. There's Gage Mathis on the tackle there for Wayne County. And that will do it for the third quarter. Still a 2-score game as it's Wayne County 27, Loretto 14. We'll be back for the final quarter action here in a minute on the X Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Jeff Overton, pastor of Mars Hill Baptist Church. It's that time of year again where the hallways of the schools come alive with life. We love hearing the children go back, their laughter, their squeals, the excitement. And we want you to know at Mars Hill Baptist Church, we're praying for you as you start back to school. Whether you're in the kindergarten and starting your very first day, or whether this is your senior year, it's the last time you're going to walk the halls of that high school. We want you to know we're praying for you and we're supporting you. We're praying you have a great, productive year, a safe year, and when you come to the end of this school year, you look back and say, what a great year it's been. I also like to encourage you. We have a great children and student ministries at Mars Hill Baptist Church, and we'd love to come alongside you and help you grow in that area of your life as well. So as you begin this school year, begin knowing we're behind you, we support you, and we love you. God bless you. Have a great school year.
Comprehensive care with a compassionate touch. That will always be the guarantee at Encompass Healthcare in Etheridge, Tennessee. Whether you're looking for primary or urgent care, x-ray services, or weight loss treatments, the team at Encompass is equipped to serve your needs today. The doors are open Monday through Thursday from 8 to 5 and from 8 to noon on Fridays. Make an appointment with providers Kendra Brown, Tori Cox, or Ellie Brown today. That's Encompass Healthcare, located on Highway 43 North in Etheridge, next door to Chapman Tire.
And welcome back. Fourth quarter action underway between Wayne County and Loretto. And the Mike and Mike show is back for season number 2. Michael Mullenix along with me. Michael, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, I mean, we brought a group here from Leoma tonight to support Guy, even though he's not playing Logan Long. He'll be hopefully returning this next week, but came out to support one of our brothers tonight. So.
Yeah, love to see that, and a good little scamper there from Veloz on 3rd down, and it looks like he got enough for the first down, so the Mustangs driving here as they trail 27-14 here in the final quarter of play. First half, we saw a lot of the starters out there. We saw some good, some bad from the Mustangs. Second half, it's been more the backups and letting them play and trying to see what fits. But I mean, we've seen a little good, a little bad, but I mean that's kind of come to expect when the Mustangs have as much new as they have this year.
Yeah, and I mean you got to figure out what works and there's no better time to do this than a Jamboree game.
Yeah.
This game, whether win or lose, is not going to matter toward the state championship. And Wayne County, they're returning from what I remember, returning a lot from last year. Have a good chance of competing for their region title. And of course, all new regions this year, and Loretto looking a little bit new with their opponents. Wayne County also a little bit newer. I think they stay mostly on along the river for their region, but I cannot remember their region right now to save my life.
Good run there from Aaron Workman. He's going to pick up about 3 there on first down, and he earned all 3 of those. Yeah, a lot of new regions. The Mustangs, for one, they lost a couple of teams from their region last year, but they added Adamsville. They added Riverside, which is, those are 2 hard teams to add, and Scotts Hill thrown in there with them. So, and all 3 of those are road games this year for the Mustangs. So, a lot of travel for this new district.
Yeah, I don't know what. figured that kind of been like Oklahoma, Texas, put in the SEC. You go one, you go to the other. So, I don't know. It's just one of those things. But, of course, Riverside was part of that big powerhouse of teams with them, Peabody, Huntingdon. I think Jackson Central Mary is also one of those teams. So now they drop those 3 teams from their contention, and now you really just got to worry about some of these teams who really I'm not going to say not as good, but all 4 of those teams from that region won the last 2 years.
Yeah, so it's been a very tough region to add. Good carry out there from Caden Hagan as he's going to be marked about 1.5 yards short of the first down, bringing up 3rd and 2 as the Mustangs looking for the 30-yard line for a first down.
But then along with that, you keep Lewis County, so keep that rivalry going from last year. I believe that's actually week 3, if I'm not mistaken.
Week 3 or 4. It's an early season matchup this year. Once again, and Loretto, that's a big game for them this year. It'll be their first it'll be a chance to win 3 in a row against Lewis County for the first time since they were just Hohenwald High School back in the days, and Garner Ezel Sr. was the head coach of the Mustangs back in the 70s. So it's been a while since the Mustangs have taken 3 straight over Lewis County. It'd be interesting to see what happens this year, obviously, with the region, a bunch of new, as Velo's in the shotgun looking to fire, and he's got his man over the middle, but incomplete there. Hanley Thornton, the man who made the long touchdown grab earlier. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 2 for the Mustangs. They've been running the ball fairly well this drive, but honestly, 4th down play calls, you can never be sure what to run.
Yeah. And, of course, just kind of looking back at their region, you got Mount Pleasant, still keeping that. I believe that was a final week. Rivalry week game there. I don't know when that game is this year. I don't know if it's still the same week or not.
I believe it's week 9 or week 10-1, so it's one of the last couple games of the season. So
and then of course keeping the Civil War between Loretto and Summertown. I don't know if that's technically what the rivalry's called, but let's put it.
We'll go for that. So. Yeah, well, I would say we got that one. You got Loretto Lawrence County coming up in 2 weeks, and another snap over Veloza's head. He's going to pick it up and try to do something with it. Throws, and that's going to be incomplete. As he's looking for Thornton there once again, and that'll be a turnover on downs for the Mustangs. As with 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go, it will be Wayne County ball here in their own territory around they're marking at the 32.
But looking at Loretto now, here's the positive side with all the regions changing and stuff. The other side of the region does not look as tough.
It's not as brutal. It's still pretty brutal, but.
Yeah. Of course, you got your East Robertson, who's probably going to be one of the top teams. They've taken a lot of their region titles within the last 2 or 3 years. East Nashville is probably a newer face to many of these teams.
But they're going to be a tough team to play.
Yeah, East Nashville is always just very competitive, and that's with every sport that they play. Got the returning, so it's really just the East region. I don't know what they were thinking, adding Hickman County and Houston County. Might as well just kept it like East something.
Yeah,
and may as well change their names. but you got East Hickman, East Nashville, East Robertson, and then Hickman County, Houston County. With my guess, with Hickman County new head coach this year, I think that's going to be a battle for that 4th, 5th place matchup. So.
Yeah, and that'll be very interesting again with. There's a collection of teams that have playoff aspirations in this region. Obviously, Adamsville and Riverside, the early season favorites, but Loretto, they've made the playoffs 5 years in a row. They're looking to make it 6. Lewis County looking to get back to their winning ways. You really don't know what you're going to get out of this year.
Yeah, and Lewis County just barely squeaking by last year, which, while that other region was a lot tougher, the region we were in last year was very tough with East Hickman, who pretty much a newer school within the last 15 years, won their first football region title. It's something they earned, and nothing against any of the other teams, but it's just Lewis County compared to past years. Yeah, it just wasn't.
They're not. They haven't been what they have been over the past 20, 30 years. As Bogus in the shotgun here, he's got 2 receivers to his right, and he'll roll out again, looking, and that is going to be caught. And good job right there, holding on for the tackle. I believe that was
19, I believe.
Yeah, Caden Hagan in there on the tackle. Good play right there. Hagan's been making some plays on both sides of the ball here in the second half. As this 4th quarter's starting to tick away. 8 minutes and change to go as it's 3rd down and 10 now for Wayne County.
But then also looking back to the region, Adamsville was part of that 8-team super region, if you will. And, any other region, Adamsville was probably making playoffs. But with the 5 hard competitive teams from last year, that was just such a difficult region to be a part of. Camden Central, Gibson County was also part of that region.
Good tackle right there on the outside run. That was number 17, Jacob Smith, the freshman in there, taking out the legs, and that will bring up 4th down and 6. I would assume the Wildcats are going to go for it here on 4th down. With a 2-score lead here, 27-14. No turnovers in this game yet. Both teams have been playing rather clean. Not a whole lot of penalties either, but also in a Jamboree, you're not going to have flags every play like you may have in some regular season games.
Yeah, I think it was maybe in first quarter when we got here, and of course had a couple of fans who, not known to the Jamboree ways of playing, was wondering why we wasn't returning a kickoff return. They're like, we could have gone all the way, but I mean, it's Jamboree.
It's Jamboree.
You don't want to have any early injuries for no reason at all. So
yeah, flag down on the play, and luckily for both teams, doesn't look like there's been a whole lot of injuries. We've had a couple of guys limp off, but I mean, it's a football game. You're going to get your ankle rolled up on every once in a while.
Yeah, I think one early first quarter you may have had a shoulder injury. I believe that may have been was it Jack Boyd?
I think it was Boyd that went out, number 3.
So that's been the worst one so far. But hope Jack is okay. Hope he can return for Cornersville next week. But
let's see what the flag is here. We got looks like an illegal man downfield there from Wayne County, but it will be declined. So the Mustangs will take over 1st down in their own territory at the 39-yard line. The hard part for Loretto has been getting into Wayne County territory when they've gotten a good drive going. They've been able to run the ball a couple of times. They've had some good pass plays. We'll see what we can get here out of this drive here. 6:49 to go. Again, with the Jamboree, you're going to have the clock running pretty freely compared to a regular season game. The regular season game would probably be halftime right now.
Yeah.
But, man, it feels good to have football back.
Oh, it does. And, of course, I've been watching the SEC tailgate, which my phone died right as soon as I sent that text to Hayden about Vandy winning it all. And I don't know if anything got said about that.
I forget you're a Vanderbilt fan. We had some thoughts off air about that one.
At least Diego Pavia is confident.
Hey,
I'll say that.
Listen, I've been saying that was what Notre Dame has needed for a while. And a good run up the middle right here from, let's see what number that is. I believe that's number 22. That's going to be Jaden Vesperman, the freshman, on the carry there. And the Mustangs may have a new quarterback in. Don't see Vinny out there, but that doesn't mean he's not. Let's see who we got under center here.
Looks like 17.
That is Jacob Smith. So a new quarterback in for the Mustangs. And a high snap. Good job corralling it. Run up the middle. Vesperman is going to get stopped at the line. We're going to see. Yeah, they're going to give him back the line of scrimmage, the 29. So no gain there, as that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 for the Mustangs. And this is the first drive we've seen of Smith. We saw Ben Lyles in the first half, did a pretty good job, had some good throws, made some good decisions with the football. We saw Vinny Veloz most of the third quarter and really up until this drive. So Jacob Smith taking over now for the Mustangs. Love to get all your young quarterbacks some time because they're your future.
Yeah,
and that snap's going to go through the hands. Oh, and trying to get down on it was Smith. He may be injured right there.
So it looked like his leg turned.
Yeah. Got rolled up on there trying to go for the fumble. And Wayne County will take over at the 40, but we do have a Mustang down. And we'll take a quick break while they tend to him. We'll be back in a minute here on the X Sports Network.
Arts, crafts, stationery, journals, books, educational toys, wrapping paper, devotionals, greeting cards, and much more can all be found at Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg. Shop local to find the perfect gift or have a custom gift basket made for just the right occasion. Paper and Thread has a party room now available for birthdays, classes, and so much more. We could go on and on about all the neat things you'll find at Paper and Thread, but you just need to hop in your car and head down there. 106 North Military Avenue in Lawrenceburg is where you'll find them and discover what makes Paper and Thread awesome. That's Paper and Thread in downtown Lawrenceburg, 106 North Military Avenue, just north of the square.
A moment in real estate with my dad, Jeff Hood.
You know, I get asked a lot about what the market's going to do. How's the real estate market? I've been selling real estate for a long time, and nobody has a crystal ball. And you know what? When it's your time to buy or your time to sell, it really doesn't matter what the market's doing. It's your time, and you have to do something maybe. What makes a difference is the agents and the experience that go to work for you. We're Keller Williams Hood Company, located here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. We can help.
Hood Company, powered by Keller Williams, the #1 name in real estate.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And Jacob Smith being helped off the field by his coaches and trainer here after he took a hard hit going for a snap that went over his head. Wayne County will have the ball at the 41. 1st and 10 with about 5.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. This Wayne County Jamboree. Michael Marks alongside Michael Mullenix here. We got the Mike and Mike show back.
Part 2.
Yeah, for Mustangs football. We got a game of practice in last year with Waverly, and now we should be here pretty much every game. I think we're every game. So get used to us.
At least there will be a mic at every game.
Yes.
You can assure of that. So.
Yeah, so Wayne County will take over. Drew Bogus is still in at quarterback.
Mike, we just talked about no turnovers yet, and then
and then you get one right
the
there.
Broadcaster's jinx has happened.
It always happens. I'd rather. Well, at least it's not a free throw. I feel like people get a lot madder about announcer jinx on free throws than a fumble or something. I didn't call the fumble. I just said turnover in general. So.
No hitter's probably going to be the worst.
I don't talk about that one even after it happens. So 5:36 to go. Bogus in the shotgun. And that's a low snap. A little bit of a delayed handoff there. And fighting through some tacklers. That was number 19, Austin Overby. And he'll get about 2 there on first down, bringing up 2nd down and about 8. And Loretto will open up next week at home against Cornersville. Team Mustangs haven't faced in a couple of years.
Yeah. And with Cornersville being a smaller school, and you got a bunch of newer players, newer starters, and maybe a good game to start out with. You don't want to start out with anybody too tough, even though Cornersville may still be.
I would say Cornersville should still be a pretty tough team. I believe they're in that same region with Wayne County, and if not, they're in there with I don't know if Richland's still in their region or not.
I believe that's Richland. That's that team east, or that region east of us, I believe. So Cornersville, Eagleville, Fayetteville, Huntland, Moore County, Richland. So
that's a rough region right there. You got Fayetteville and Moore County in there. You know you're gonna if you win that region, you've earned it.
Yeah.
2nd down and about 6.5, 7 yards here to go. Or pardon, 3rd down.
And then you go from that week to facing, of course, the first one of the Lawrence County series, Lawrence County.
Yeah.
And then Lewis County. So, luckily your first 3 games are at home.
Yeah.
And maybe in first 4.
I believe it's first 4 games are at home, but, man, those road trips this year for the Mustangs are brutal. Now, they do get, one of them. Oh, and that ball's on the ground. We'll see who can get for it. And I believe the Mustangs have fallen on it. And it is Loretto ball. A fumbled snap there from Bogus on the rollout, and I believe it was number 44 there, Cameron Massey, that fell on it for the Mustangs, and they will take over right where they were pretty much at the 40-yard line. First down, about just under 4 minutes to go. Curious who we'll see at quarterback, if they'll put Veloz back in there, or if we'll try somebody new again.
Wow, but it'll have to be somebody newer from the last drive. I think Smith is done for the game.
Yeah, I would say Smith is done for the night. Took a pretty scary hit there, going for that fumble. And it looks like That may be Veloz going in there, the huddle. We'll see when they break and come out here. Yeah, and Vinny Veloz back in the game at quarterback, number 16. Actually, yes, so it is Veloz in there at quarterback.
Look like Veloz is going back to the running back position for a little bit.
Eli Chapman in the backfield, and he'll hand it to him on the left side. He's got some good blocks, Chapman, to the 35 where he's going to be dragged down. So good first down carry for the Mustangs. They're looking to put some more points on the board before this one's over. Again, this is going to be a much different pace Loretto team than we've seen the past couple years. They've been running up and down the field, slinging it all over the place, but this year, first-year quarterback. Obviously last year and in previous years, you'd had quarterbacks with experience.
Right.
And this is the first time that Loretto's going to go into a year without a quarterback with experience since 2021 when Carter Daniel was a freshman.
Right, and then not only that, but you got new running back.
Mm-hmm.
Well, newer starting running back.
Yep.
You only got one returning.
That ball goes over Veloz's head again. He's going to pick it up and run and try to throw it out. He was looking for number 24 there, Hunter
14 right here.
14, pardon. Eli Chapman looking for a running back out of the backfield, and that's 3 or 4 snaps now that have gone over either Veloz or Smith's head.
And of course, not only that, but when you go to the receiving core, you only got really one returning that got a lot of targets last year. Dylan Thompson. Hunter Smith graduated. Jackson Robertson graduated. Corbin Reynolds.
Transferred.
So I mean, it's just a different team.
Yep.
Luckily, you got Dylan Thompson out there with some experience. Number 7, I cannot remember his name. Jaden Powell, if I remember correctly, was just defensive back last year. So he's got some game experience, but not necessarily from the receiving core.
Another high snap to Veloz. He's going to fire it over the middle, and that pass is batted down, incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 here from the 35-yard line. So I guess that there must have been a dead ball, or they just moved the ball back to the 35 after the high snap. So that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Mustangs here in pretty much desperation mode if you're looking at trying to win this thing. But I think they're just comfortable with trying to get some guys a bunch of snaps. Obviously, that's what this is. And they've done a good job of that tonight. I'm not sure if everybody has gone in yet, but if not, pretty close.
Yeah. And it's like we said, after this week, every team will start out 0-0.
Yep. Veloz rolling out, got some pressure. Still on his feet, and he fires it up there, and that's going to be caught. And I believe that might be a first down. That is good enough for a first down. That catch made by number 10, Nate Tucker, the sophomore.
Channeling his inner Diego Pavia right
there. Running for his life and throwing it up there. I see Nate rocking the number his older brother wore in high school, number 10.
And, Michael, like we said, there's always going to be pros and cons to the team that you had from the year previous to the team that you have now. Last year when you look at the running back core, you had Nicholas McDowell, who was an elusive runner.
Yeah.
And now you've got Colby Brown, Andrew Riley, possibly Logan Long may take some snaps or be in the running back core as well. I mean, that's more of just a powerhouse running back crew. That's not necessarily elusive runner, but they're going to be hard to bring down, though.
Yeah, and we saw Colby Brown down there on that far pylon. Absolutely. It was actually the backup quarterback for Wayne County, Bogus, that took that hit. That was a good run right there by Aaron Workman. It's going to bring up 2nd and 1 for the Mustangs. But, yeah, I mean, this is a lot different of a team. This is going to be a more smash mouth when it comes to running the ball. And another good run out there from Workman as he's going to be just up enough for a first down right on the 15-yard line. So Mustangs, another red zone opportunity right here. And these are opportunities you can't afford to give away, especially with such a new team. You want to get them in the end zone as much as you can.
Yeah, and you don't want to lose by 2 scores in any game, so that may be also what they're trying to go for here as well. Maybe even try to get I was about to say they can't do an onside kick.
Yeah, we can't do an onside kick, sadly, and only 2 timeouts remaining, so we're under 2 minutes to go. I do have to say both quarterbacks, barring a couple of plays, have looked pretty comfortable in the backfield. Both throwing the ball, handing it off, running options, RPOs.
Yeah, and Wayne County, of course, their region, It's got, just like ours, it's got its tough teams. Maybe it's not so tough teams.
And Veloz looking like he might run and then pulls it back and throws, and that's going to be caught. Oh, and he dropped it right there at the end. I thought had a little quick fake you out there on the little run play, but that one is dropped there. I believe that was intended for number 26 right there. Or 25, pardon. That was Hunter Clark, a freshman. So that's going to bring up 2nd and 10 from the 14. Mustangs can get another first down at the 4. Under 90 seconds to go now. Loretto will send one receiver out to the left, 2 to the near side here to the right. Veloz, another bit of a high snap. Fire it out a little screen, and that's going to be caught and brought down in the backfield. A loss of yardage there on the catch to Hanley Thornton. That's going to back him up a yard. Bring up 3rd and 11.
Must have got brought out of bounds, too, because clock is stopped now. So, or now they're rolling it. So
our clock's a couple seconds off. I think we got it good now. There we go. We got a heck of a producer here. Hayden Burks working his tail off. We got new score bugs and everything here at Exports this year, so still trying to work out the kinks with everything.
No better time to do it than a jamboree.
Yeah, I would say everybody's trying out stuff. Players, teams, commentators. As Veloz is going to throw it up into the end zone, and that's going to be just behind him, incomplete.
And flag on the play.
Oh, we do have a flag, though. We'll see what we got here. That flag's on the far side. I'm not sure if we'll have an offsides or a false start. We'll see what the call is here from the head official. And I guess that must be pass interference or offsides. I don't.
Pass interference against the defense. It looked like he put out both hands.
Yeah.
Well,
I guess I don't know. I guess you can't press in high school. I don't know what it was. Well, the flag was near the line of scrimmage, so.
Well, guys, it's been fun, but unfortunately, I did drive a bus here tonight, so I got to go make sure my kids get back to Leon Church of Christ safely, where I hope you're at this Sunday if you need a church home to go to. So, how to get that plugged in there.
Yeah. Well, Michael, I want to thank you for joining me, and obviously, go get those kids home safe. And maybe we'll get to enjoy a couple more Mustang Friday nights together here on the X Sports Network.
Absolutely. See you at Mike and Mike next Friday night.
Yes, sir. All right. Take care, Michael Mullenix. And so under 60 seconds to go. That's going to be 3rd and 8 for the Mustangs on the 8-yard line. So 3rd and we'll see what we got here after we got a false start on the Mustangs. That was declined. So I'm not exactly sure what we got going on. We're now down at the looks like they're at the 15. So that's going to be 3rd and 3rd and 16. That can't be right. I think that's 3rd and 12 on the 16. 3rd and 12 from the 16. So the other scoreboard's a little backwards for us, but anyway, Veloz in the shotgun. Has another high snap. Play fake. Fires across the middle, and that's going to be bobbled and intercepted. Intercepted here by Wayne County, running down the sideline. We got a flag on the play. That's number 81 with it, Stan Ullman. And Ullman's going to go down at about the 21-22-yard line. We do have a flag down on the play. I believe it was after the interception, though. We'll see what we got here. That pass from Veloz intended for Thornton. Let's see what we got here from the head official. It will still be a turnover. So Wayne County ball with about 30 seconds remaining. As they look to finish this one out, probably only going to run one or two more plays. Depends on how much honestly, the coach may want to get as many snaps as he can. We'll see what we got. As Wayne County will take over at the 5 or 6 yard line. Well, this is usually sometimes when you get some crazy stuff to happen here. So snap out the ball. I guess he'll hand it off up the middle. And busting through there. Hard run again. I believe that's Castleman. No, pardon, that is actually number 18. That is Kason Mosley. And it looks like both teams are about to trot off the field, so that will do it for the Wayne County Jamboree. Wayne County takes this one over Loretto 27-14. The regular season starts next week. We will have a ton of games here on the X Sports Network. We got 2 games in Alabama, one on Thursday, one on Friday. We'll have Summertown in Lawrence County and Loretto Cornersville here on the X Sports Network. That is next Friday. So for Michael Marks and my producer, Hayden Burks, this has been Mustangs Football here on the X Sports Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.